Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Ferzoco Group TV. I'm Joe Ferzoco.
And I'm Chris Ferzoco.
And today we're actually going to talk about January 22 market stats compared to January 2021.
Yep.
Okay folks, thanks for watching Ferzoco Group TV, and today we're going to look at January 2022 stats, Chris, compared to January 2021.
Yep.
We're going to look at the percentage of sale price difference, the number of properties, and the number of properties listed for sale. So I'm going to start offshore. Cape May Courthouse, you had an 8% increase in the sale price from January 2022 compared to January 2021. We're going to take a look at the number of properties that sold. There were 6 properties in Cape May Courthouse that sold in 2022 January. That's a decrease of 57%.
Wow.
And then we look at the number of properties that were listed for sale. There were 20. That is a 20% increase compared to January 2021. So, and honestly, folks, that's the only town that we have that had an increase in the number of properties that were sold. We're going to see huge numbers with regards to the number of difference of properties that actually sold and number of properties listed. Is going to be massive differences.
Sure.
So North Cape May, Chris, there was no change in their sale price, the same as last year. With regards to the number of properties that sold, we had, again, 6 properties sold, which is a decrease of 33%. And then the number of properties listed in North Cape May in January of this year compared to last year was 10, and that was a decrease of 51%. Wow. Okay, huge. So yeah, another big one there. And one more town, Chris, Cape May.
Yep.
We had a 11% increase in their sale price for the month of January. The number of properties that sold was 15. That's actually exactly the same amount of properties that sold last year in January of 2021.
Okay.
The number of properties listed for sale was 10, and that was down 41% than January 2021. So just a couple of very South Cape May County points. Chris, I know you got a couple you want to talk about too.
Yeah, going with the same theme here, I'm going to start in Somers Point, and like every other town out there, Joe, it seems like with the average percentage in the sale price, Somers Point was up 28.5%, so big jump in Somers Point with the average sale price.
Yeah.
Getting over to the number of properties that had sold, actually, we had 12 actually sell in January, which was a 20% decrease from 2021.
Okay.
All right. Now, looking at how many properties came on the market in January in Somers Point, we actually had 27 properties come on the market in Somers Point, which was a 7.5% increase.
Okay.
So which is good. Actually, a little bit of inventory coming on the market there in Somers Point.
Okay.
Moving a little bit further south into Upper Township. Upper Township, this was really interesting. This one actually really shocked me when I saw it, Joe. The average sale price, percentage-wise, in January of 2022 versus 2021 was down 36.5%.
Okay. Wow.
Major decrease in Upper Township.
Wow.
So we're going to have to kind of watch that as we get into the upcoming months here. If it's able to rebound, we'll have to just we'll look a bit further into that. Getting over into the number of properties that had sold in the month of January, the exact same from year to year. So we had the same number of properties that sell. And then lastly, going on how many came on the market, we actually had 26 come on the market, which was actually an increase of 27% for the number of properties there in Upper Township. So yeah, that's what we're seeing there.
So it looks like, Chris, we have, when we look at the offshore markets that we cover, we're actually seeing an increase in the amount of properties that were coming onto the market. Those seem to be the towns that we're seeing this increase in inventory, or properties coming onto the market, as opposed to all the barrier islands we cover, where there is these massive differences in the percentage of properties that came onto the market in January this year and January last year.
Yes.
I know, so you want to touch on Sea Isle and Ocean City as well. So what do those numbers look like? Because let's stay on the barrier islands and see if that makes sense.
Sure, yeah. So jump up to Sea Isle City, right? So now, if we go with the the average percentage of the value of a property that's sold, that went up 33.5%. Typical number for Sea Isle, it seems like year after year, it's typically that kind of a number there. So again, that went up 33.5%. If you look at the number of solds, Joe, 13 properties sold in the month of January this year, which was actually down 35% from 2021. So like you mentioned, right? So then also, how many came on the market? Well, we had actually 17 properties come on the market, which was down 54%. So massive drop there in Sea Isle City. Heading into Ocean City, very similar. The average sale price was actually up about 14% this year in the month of January. The number of properties that sold was actually 67, which was down 31% from last year. And ultimately last, the number of properties that came on the market had 112 properties come on the market this past January, which was actually down just actually about 25%. One of the smaller numbers out there, so only down about 25% there for Ocean City.
So so there's that reflection of offshore markets with the inventory percentage up a little bit, and of course the Barrier Islands way down.
Yes.
So Chris, I'm going to jump to Diamond Beach, Sea Point Village area.
Okay.
Their average sale price for January of this year up 11% compared to last year. We had 4 units sell this January, and that was actually a 50% increase compared to January of last year. Number of properties that came on the market, 3. That was a decrease of 63% for January. So that's Diamond Beach, Sea Point Village. Moving to the Wildwood Crest, you had the percentage sale price actually dropped 22%. So a big difference in the sale price for January 2022 compared to January 21. Yeah, absolutely. Number of units that sold was 18 in January. That was down 14%. And the number of properties listed was only 15. And that was down 67% from this time last year. Wildwood, average sale price up 27%. The amount of properties that were sold was 17, which was down 45%, and the number of units that came onto the market was 24. That was down 35%.
Yeah, wow.
And folks, lastly, North Wildwood, your average sale price was down 7% in January of this year compared to last year, so that's one of the few markets. The number of properties that sold was 20. That was down 37%, and the percentage of properties listed was 21 units total that came onto the market January of this year, and that was down 51%. So, folks, that's a quick snapshot of January 2022 compared to January 2021.
Yep.
Of course, if you want to discuss anything else, maybe your specific property and the market value on that, or maybe you're looking to purchase something here at the Jersey Shore, please feel free to reach out to Chris or myself at 609-318-3439. You can also email us at sales@theferzocogroup.com. And if you want any information on this topic or any other great ones we've covered over the past, please visit us on our website at www.theferzocogroup.com. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day.